Hi and hello, friends. It's me, your old pal Voltaire. How are you? We're so happy to have you here at the mic drop. I know we were off last week due to extenuating circumstances, but we're back. And we appreciate all your many faxes, cards, and letters that we received. And it's Super Bowl weekend, everybody. Super Bowl is an American tradition, and other countries too. They've adopted it. Get together with your friends, get together with your family. I use it as a family and friends like reunion type of thing. I make some stupid bets, money that I can afford to lose. You shouldn't go crazy. Betting is a real problem in this country right now. It's the number 2 GDP growth in this country, and that's disturbing. But for the Super Bowl, give it a little pass, but don't do anything crazy. And listen, when you're watching the Super Bowl and you're watching these men chase excellence, because that's what you're doing. You're watching men who work hard to chase excellence. Think about yourself and what are you doing to chase excellence? And if you're not doing what you think you should be, figure out what can I do to chase excellence? Chasing excellence should be your goal every morning. Wake up and think, what can I do to chase excellence? But remember, everybody, the mic drop is a free-flowing conversation that oftentimes touches on mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Thank you, Voltaire. Actually, Joe is in the chat. Maybe we can invite Joe on.
Well, I'd love to. We haven't talked to Joe for a while.
Hey, Joe, I will send you. I'm actually plugging in the heater. I just got home. Sorry, this is the banter section. It's a little cold in the basement, so I was gonna.
Everybody, I was going to come up with a banter jingle because Max, everybody loves the banter section of this show because it's like, hey, we're around with friends. It's like when I'm with my buddies having a beer, having some wings, or just chilling out, shooting the shit, that kind of thing. And I thought we should come up with a jingle. And I started to punch it into AI, but I got too busy. I'm sorry, people. We'll come up with something.
Yeah, and I'm sending you a link on Twitter, Joe. Let me see here. I sent it to the right one now. I sent it to the wrong one last time. So we're going to get to this rational for sure. Thank you for the support in the channel. Been a busy week. I'll be real with the banter section. It's kind of sucky week at work. I'm very happy. I'm very happy to have a job still. I am. But the stuff ain't getting easier for the humans. We got to compete with AI. So they took away majority of my holidays. I only get July 4th, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's now. Where I used to get no
MLK Day, no President's Day.
No, right before President's
Day, of course. You get Memorial Day.
Oh yeah, Memorial Day, yeah.
Yeah.
So they said the soft holidays. So layoffs, taking holidays away.
Wow.
I was down for a little bit this week, but I'm like, you still have a job, Max. You're still blessed. Your family can still eat. You still have, you still have some things going. And this is a reality that we're going to have to face the more we go against AI and AI solutions. Is they'll just be like, well, do you want a job or not?
Right. Well, how much PTO do you get every year?
I do get 3 weeks. Yes.
Okay. So again, guys, this is a banter section, and if I was with my buddies at a bar drinking beer, I'd say, "Wah!" I do that kind of thing. Max knows I'm just joking around. We're just having fun bantering.
No, it's rough. It's rough because you want. This is why when my friend from Australia came over, and they were saying, besides healthcare, they were, and I know you disagree. You're like, we have the best healthcare in the world, United States. We do have to pay for it.
If you have a job, it gives you health care, yes.
But something they're trying in very progressive countries is the 4-day work week. And I was like, I think a better healthcare system is more plausible than a 4-day work week. I think we're so past that possibility because of AI and automation with this stuff. You're going to ask, you want all your benefits and you want to work less hours. I just don't think any big corporation in America is going to do that.
So I am for the 4-day work week.
Okay. I'm for too. Do I think it's going to happen?
No, I think it's better for people. I think it's better for humans. It's better for families. It's better for people. I do agree with the 4-day work week. I'm for that.
Yeah, but how can we compete as humans with that when, Joe's getting in here.
We'll find a way, I don't agree with universal health care. Have you ever known somebody who needs knee replacement in America?
My mother needs them.
Okay.
Both of them.
Somebody who needs a knee replacement in Canada or Australia or the UK, and ask them what the wait times are. Ask them what the rich people in Australia, Canada, and the UK do. They either pay for some supplemental insurance or they go to another country to have their knee replacements. It doesn't happen in America if you have health insurance. Now, if you don't have health insurance through your job, that's a problem in America. I'm not going to lie. But if you do, it's the best system in the world.
Mm. Well, Joe, how are you doing? I know you've been busy.
Hey.
You kept just in time for the banter section of the show.
You're sponsoring the live stream. The only reason we're still streaming live is Joe was nice enough to help me out with the StreamYard because I really could not afford it this year. I could not afford it. It's the kitties. I have to send you videos of the kittens, Joe. I don't know if you've been watching my videos on my channel. We adopted 2 kittens. I have to take them to the vet again Tuesday. It's just been brutal.
Yeah, I find it funny. You're like, I'm going to text you the link. I'm like, you're on my StreamYard.
I forgot. Yeah.
But no, you had me on your StreamYard for a long time, so it makes sense. But I'm probably the truth is, I'm probably not going to renew StreamYard in June.
Okay.
I don't think it's worth it. They keep nickel and diming you for everything, like every little thing. There's an upcharge now.
If you do decide to keep it, I would want to do something like half with you if you wanted to, because I have to figure it out too. I've actually really enjoyed what they've done with the AI clip outs. They've been
but they're charging you for them now. The AI clip outs, you only get like a few of them for free, and you have to pay for them going forward. It's like that's one of the changes they made.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. They're now.
I know what to do, because the only reason I didn't do this was because you helped me out. But I said no, cancel, and they're like, "Are you sure?" And I hit cancel. What if we give you 40% off for a year? So hit cancel, and they'll give you the 40% off, and then we'll do half of that.
Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, we'll see what happens if they offer me 40% off.
Yeah, if they offer because that's just like everything. They don't want it. They don't want it, and then you actually cancel, and they're like, "Oh wait, we'll give you a really good deal."
No, I've been doing a lot of streams with Eric DeBunks. I've been on his channel a lot, and he was tipping me off that there's a new free option. Not StreamYard. It's a competitor to StreamYard. And I bookmarked it. What was the name of the Riverside? He said you might want to check out Riverside. They're free, and it's a competitor. So I've been meaning to do like a stream on Riverside just to test them out. See.
I'll check it out too. Yeah, I'll check it out too.
There is it is amazing to me. And Max and I have talked. This is a banter section, everybody. It is amazing to me that Google, who owns YouTube, has allowed third-party companies to be the dominant overlay system for streamers. When they had Google Hangouts, right? Max, you used Google Hangouts back in the day, and it was free, and Google has not come up with an alternative, and they talked about it. It is wild that they haven't. It's bananas. Because tell everybody how much a yearly subscription to StreamYard costs, guys.
Well, I was paying for a few team members. It was like $700-800.
Yeah,
and people listen. Joe didn't know really until he started paying too. Like there were people on my team that did not know how much I was paying for them a month. It was
to be fair though, you didn't tell us either. Like if you had
I told people.
No, he told
me.
You
didn't tell me.
He offered it to me, and I said, "No, Max, don't give it to me. That's too much money."
No, but when I was
Yeah, because the idea to me, like going in halves with somebody is so logical. It's like I don't understand why anybody would pay for it on their own. Like,
Well, I
what-
tried to do the contribution thing, or like, oh, just send me what you can, and I didn't want people to be like feel pressure, but only certain ones donate. And then you're helping me out. You did other things to help me out, so you let me stay at your place, which I do want to visit you again. I know you were talking about maybe visiting me to go to the Monroeville Mall.
Yeah, I definitely. There's 2 videos I want to do for the Crazy Joe Adventures channel. I want to go back to the Monroeville Mall before they bulldoze it.
Yeah,
And I want to visit the grave of Fred Rogers, which is out by you. Like, I've never been to Fred Rogers' grave. I'd like to do that.
I didn't.
Graveyard visits. Graveyard visits are not a good idea while there's snow on the ground. I'm kind of waiting for, because I have a few graves. They're locally. There's some celebrity graves in the Philadelphia area that I wanted to go do videos of, but not with snow on the ground.
Wait till October.
Look how good she's behaving today. She's really doing good. She must have missed me. I was away for a few days. She's sleepy. Look at her falling asleep. But yeah, we have a good show tonight. I will get to Rational. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. If you are watching this on the replay, we have hundreds of viewers, but I'll be honest with you, we don't really get even 10 likes. It would mean so much to me and Voltaire if you would like the video and help us bring back. Well, the Mic Drop's always been here, but my channel needs your help. I'll be honest with you. Voltaire, Joe, friends have been helping keep things alive. I did a Have You Met interview this week. Rhea set that up. That was a lot of fun. We actually met them at Too Many Games.
Now, Max, I do want to let you know that since you are on my StreamYard, you do have access to this now.
I get angry just thinking about it. Makes me mad. Little kids doing drugs, it turns my stomach. That stuff hurts. It stops you from living up to your potential. It holds you back. It hurts the user. It hurts his family. And it hurts his friends. I just want to shake some sense into you kids that are using drugs and thinking about using. So remember, don't, or else. Okay?
Wow. Mr.
Oh,
T.
You can play that whenever you want now.
A patty melt.
I
think he was having a patty melt with a glass of milk. That's an odd combination.
We need more current role models like that. We do.
Well,
So
you also have access to this role model.
Oh my God.
Bill, you put something in my drink, didn't you?
Joe, come Joe. Oh my God. I like Joe's dad humor. That is not dad humor, Joe. That is a little more.
That's dad humor. He's America's dad. He wrote the book Fatherhood. He was in Ghost Dad.
I saw him stand-up comedy with my whole family.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you, Joe, for the clips. I have a problem with you though about the Super Bowl. You're not. We have to support. Listen, we're not gonna get too political here tonight. But support Bad Bunny and Green Day at the Super Bowl.
I will always support Bad Bunny because I'm still hoping we get his Spider-Man spin-off film El Muerto.
No, I don't think even he cares about that.
I
anymore.
desperately want that. That was the best idea for a Spider-Man.
That was the worst idea I heard.
It was about a luchador. That is
El
a great
Muerte.
idea. Yeah.
But there's this big new culture.
I wonder why it didn't get made.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with me. This is what me and Voltaire we kind of disagree in politics too, but in the competition of ideas, I'm for conservatives doing their own movies, music, and whatever. Just I want quality and I want a value.
Do
if
conservatives exist anymore though?
Yes, they do.
See, I don't
they
think
they have a problem with the Bad Bunny, even though he gets really good.
That's not conservatives though. That's MAGA. MAGA has hijacked the conservative party.
I agree with that
think,
too.
I don't think Republicans or conservatives exist anymore.
No,
Or if
no,
they
no,
do, they've been kicked out of the party. They don't have a home in the.
I would disagree. I think more than MAGA is upset with Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl. Do you agree with that, Voltaire?
So
It's Bad Bunny's super LGBTQ plus, and there's conservatives that are not MAGA that are not really on board with the LGBTQ plus.
Oh, I didn't know that part of it.
I don't think they're still in the party though. Like, look, every non-MAGA in the party has been kicked out. Your Mitt Romneys, your Pat Toomeys, they're like, no, you get on the Trump wagon or you're out of here.
Listen, he's going to get on stage. He's going to talk about don't deport illegals. And, what are you going to do?
Here's the thing. Regardless if you don't like, there's Kid Rock being a Bad Bunny. Regardless if you agree with the politics or not, these counterculture movies, music, even like on YouTube, the Comicsgate comics, they're just no competition. What Daily Wire was doing with their content with Gina Carano, there's just no it's laughable. Kid Rock, regardless of his political beliefs, is a has-been. I'm sorry. Like if you're gonna compete with Bad Bunny, and now everyone is bowing out of Kid Rock's counter halftime show.
Now, what is this? Just to lay a foundation. What is this concept of this counter program? Was it going to be on
because
YouTube?
The people that were upset with Bad Bunny being announced for the Super Bowl halftime show,
right,
said they could have done this. They could have got this person. They could have got this person. Everyone they named had less views on Spotify and all the music streaming services. So I said, you already lost if you're asking for someone that's less popular. You already lost.
Yeah,
and then the
Kid Rock hasn't been relevant in 25 years. He's
relevant for culture. He was relevant. The most relevancy Kid Rock has had recently was what, Voltaire? The Bud Lights,
the Bud Lights, yeah. But
not his music, right?
No, but Galactits has a very good point. You know what I mean? But Galactits, your point is well taken. But the kids do know Bad Bunny.
I do like Galactits.
And I can't name one Bad Bunny song or one Kid Rock song. So there you go.
You know that bomb, but the bomb.
No,
I know that I couldn't name it.
But you know the song.
It doesn't matter.
I've heard Bad Bunny songs too, but I couldn't name them.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. As soon as, like, can't name a Taylor Swift song either, but Taylor Swift's very popular. I can
name Taylor Swift songs, and I don't like Taylor Swift. But
hey, Forth, this is not
actually. Now that I'm under the gun, I don't know if I could name a Taylor Swift song.
Sure
yeah.
He wears short skirts. I wear t-shirts. You know that song.
Shake It Up. She had that song. Shake It Up.
Shake It Off.
No, I think it's Shake It Up.
No, it's Shake It.
Shake It Up. Shake It Up.
Shake It Off.
You have a 14-year-old daughter, don't you? You've heard these songs.
I have a 10-year-old daughter. She hates Taylor Swift.
Oh my God, really? Okay,
you know who my 10-year-old likes? I took her to the concert this summer. She likes Cyndi Lauper.
Get the heck out of here.
That's just.
How's she holding up, Joe? How was her performance? Be honest.
Cindy? Oh, she sounded great.
Really?
She sounded fantastic. She's in her 70s too. She sounds great.
That's what I mean. She sounded okay, really.
Yeah.
But okay, so getting back to this though, that's great, Joe, that you took her to see Cyndi Lauper.
That's what a dad does.
Getting back to this.
Okay.
Voltaire, are you against them doing a counter Super Bowl show?
No, I'm all for it. But where were they?
But it sucks.
Where were they going to do it?
They're going to stream it or something.
That's the best they could get. It's TPUSA, Charlie Kirk's wife that took over.
If they put it on their YouTube channel,
Charlie Kirk's wife, who doesn't really care that he's dead.
You
heard the leaked audio. She doesn't give two shits.
No, that sounded gross. It sounded gross.
If they had done a YouTube show, so they're not doing this now. Is that what you're telling me, Max?
No, they are doing it, but there's also some lyrics that Kid Rock had in an old song about statutory or something. He's alluding to it doesn't matter about underage girls.
Okay.
And then all the bands started withdrawing this week right before the event.
I think if it's on YouTube, people will watch it.
Maybe
Okay?
they could get Nicki Minaj. I don't know.
So Bad Bunny's going to get on there and say, "Don't deport illegals. This is stolen land." And some people don't want to hear that stuff. What do you want me to tell
I
you?
don't think he's going to say anything. I think he's going.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, no.
And if he does say it, he'll say it in Spanish just to.
That's why I am all for the competition of ideas in the marketplace. You know what? People had a problem with it, but Bad Bunny's more popular, and now Bad Bunny is going to be more political than Bad Bunny would have been if people weren't crying. And then they got Green Day that changed the song American Idiot to the MAGA agenda. If they do that during the Super Bowl, you're never going to hear the end of the whining. For some reason, Green Day really triggers hardcore Trump fanboys. Like they
because they're Gen X who listened to Green Day when they were young,
and they
want to think about this. Yeah,
Green Day's a good band. I mean, they're not the best band, but they're very catchy, very popular. They've been consistent. You know.
By the way, did you by any chance see the video Justin Scard put up a couple weeks ago about his tribute to Adam the Woo?
I don't even know. I don't know what any of those words meant, Joe.
My friend Adam the Woo passed away on December 22nd.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
And Justin Scard is his best friend. And Justin Scard has spent like a month in Florida, helping the family. And he did a video where he talked about how when he first met Adam, they were both in punk bands. And he noticed that Adam, right on his wrist, right here, had the girl from the Kerplunk album cover tattooed on his wrist. And Justin just met Adam, had intended to get the exact same tattoo before he met Adam. And he goes, "Oh my God, I was going to get that same tattoo in that same spot." And they said at the time it was very rare if you were in the punk scene to admit you liked Green Day because they were considered too mainstream. And like most punk rockers would be like, "What? You like that mainstream shit?" So the fact that he met somebody who not only liked Green Day, got the same tattoo and was willing to admit it. But he said after that, Adam kept saying to him, "Now you can never get this tattoo because we're friends. We're friends now. So you're going to be ripping me off. So you can never have this tattoo." Wow. So he said, so for the next like 20 years or so, every time he saw Adam, Adam would go, "You like that tattoo? Because you can never have it now. As long as I'm here, you can never." So Justin got the tattoo. That's his tribute to Adam. He got the tattoo.
Nice.
Adam Wu, I only casually watch his videos. I watched them at Joe's house. Joe was a good friend with him. He's very inspiring to a lot of vloggers, very positive content. He went around like amusement parks. He traveled all over the place. He's pretty well off too, from what Joe was saying. But I told Joe that we should do more vlogging together, or he should vlog because of the inspiration that Adam did to a lot of YouTubers, putting positive evergreen content out there, stuff that's going to be there for the future,
Well, I also like when Joe went to try the burgers, the movie burgers, like went to try the Miles Morales burger. I like that. Joe.
See, here we get with Fourth. This is what a lot of right wingers. I'm not saying Fourth is right. I don't really know Fourth's politics. I really don't. But Green Day.
He's a leftist liberal. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
Green Day. He's critical of a lot of things. So he's a critical mind for sure. I just don't know where he leans. I have no idea. But Green Day hasn't been relevant since Pogs. But that's bullshit. Fourth. They're not as relevant as they were in the 90s.
Yeah,
they've been consistently. They're not Kid Rock levels.
They were probably at their most relevant during the Bush presidency, which was after Pogs. So
yeah. So Green Day still has hits. Green Day still makes money.
No, hang on. Green Day hit during the Clinton presidency, Joe.
They
You were
did,
around.
but they had their biggest success when they put out American Idiot, which was an album criticizing President Bush. That was their biggest hit. Like their biggest
That was
mainstream
that was a
success.
big album.
They won
That was a big
awards
album.
for it. Yeah, like that was
I
sort of
think
like their
Cookie was
peak
the
of their.
greatest album they ever produced.
And
right?
if they do not do some nod against Trump and ICE, I'm going to be
They will, they
disappointed.
will. So the whole thing is going to
But it's going to blow up. I'm so actually. Tell me if this is a good idea. I'm thinking about going to, and thank you. I have some super chats and memberships to thank you so much, Voltaire. I'm thinking about Sunday for the Super Bowl. I got an ad notification targeted towards me for Dave and Buster's. They have a $25 special during the Super Bowl. You get to watch the Super Bowl on a big screen, unlimited wings and games for $25 for 5 hours. I'm thinking about doing that Sunday. And I really hope the halftime show is legit. I am not going to watch Kid Rock. It's pathetic. And you know what?
Hang on, Max.
That's
Why is
all
it pathetic?
it-
Tell me why it's pathetic. Let me ask.
Because people complained about Bad Bunny, but they have nothing to compete. And all this complaining about Hollywood and woke. Okay, let's not have the debate what's woke or it's not. Okay, whatever. You have nothing better. You're boring as hell, and you're all washed up. You're not canceled. You're just lame. That's Kid Rock. You're not canceled. You're lame. Kid Rock is so boring. He did what he was cool for a little bit. He's so washed and boring, just like all the comedians that are extremely right-leaning. They're saying jokes and stuff that seems so stale from the 90s, early 2000s. Like, okay, I laughed at that then. Nothing fresh. It's not like they're canceled. You're just boring and lame. There's no competition here with Kid Rock. They could have got anybody. When
No,
they
can't
when
get anybody.
This is the best. This is the best of the Trump fanboys could get.
This is the best of the people.
Better with Nicki. They would do better with Nicki Minaj than Kid Rock.
Well, no, they should get Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj got her fake gold card.
So
But
okay. So
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if you don't like woke, if you're all the cancel or the counterculture stuff, fine. Give me Snow White versus Disney Snow White. I wanted to see that.
okay.
Compete in the public with all the ideas and see who capitalizes on the situation. They fail every time. They have nothing better. It's just like President Trump himself. He only has the accusation or potential perceived issue, no solutions, nothing to compete. It's lame. So let's get past. I actually say to everyone, let's get past the stupid arguments that no one agrees on, whether it's woke or it's not. Okay, what can you do better? Who do you support that could do anything better? Because all I see is a premium on anti-woke that's so expensive, and there's nothing that's affordable or any benefit to the consumer whatsoever. There's nothing. Like when people were upset about Bad Bunny, they were throwing around ideas. Who could we get? Who could we get? Who could get? They got Kid Rock. They had Shinedown, some other people, and they all pulled out because they realized how lame it is.
So all right, that's fine. Those are fair points.
Yeah.
Let me give you a counterpoint. And this is not my bias. I'm just saying whatever. So there is a group of people who don't care to hear Bad Bunny get up there and say, don't deport illegals. This is stolen land. Stop deporting illegals. Let the illegals stay. Don't let them go. So if they want to do counter programming and they can find people who are willing to counter program, sure, it's only Kid Rock. It's only whatever. Probably some country music people. I don't know.
Yeah.
So why shouldn't they be allowed to do that? Why shouldn't they do that?
I didn't say they shouldn't. I say go for it. But I'm not watching that shit. It's so lame.
You're right. Most people won't, but there is going to be so look, if they live streamed on YouTube, you don't think they'd get like a good few 100,000 viewers?
Yeah, they're gonna get the cultists.
So you say the cultists. But it might be the people who don't want to hear the stolen land, let illegal stay stuff. You know what I mean?
all the greatest artists, most of the greatest artists in entertainers in history have been progressive. There's been other ones that, all the cool shit is over so
it doesn't behoove you to I'm not, you're probably right, but I will tell you that if they aren't progressive, it doesn't behoove them to come out against progressivism. You know what I mean? So there's just not that many people. That's true. But I love counter programming.
I do too, but there has
the fact that there's even the Daily Wire, the trash they produce. The Daily Wire is complete I hate the Daily Wire.
I was like,
but
let's see what you got with.
They tried. I love that they tried.
I was looking for, and Joe's gonna have a comment on this because he still says that Rachel Zegler one was great. I tried to watch it, Joe. I couldn't even make it 10 minutes in.
It's in my top 10 best films of the year. It's my number.
I was actually looking forward to the Daily Wire Snow White more, just to see what they had. Just see, can you compete here with Disney? And what are they doing? What's the guy that owns the Daily Wire?
Jeremy Corbyn. They kicked him out.
Who?
Jeremy Goring or whatever his name.
No, the main guy.
Jeremy Goring. Ben Shapiro kicked him out.
Ben Shapiro.
They're acting like it was an amicable separation. But it's very clear that Shapiro kicked him out.
Well, but Ben Shapiro, he hasn't got anything good going on with Daily Wire Entertainment anymore. And he actually pays for likes and stuff, I've heard now on his YouTube, allegedly on his YouTube channels.
I don't really like Shapiro. Shapiro is garbage. I don't like him at all.
No, but I'm like, okay, let's see what was Gina Carano's movie, The Something Prairie. But it's just
Prairie Wars or Prairie whatever. Yeah,
Prairie
it's
Dawn.
just like
Terror on the
Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie.
We've never seen it. None of us have seen it. We can't comment on it.
We got nothing. They got nothing. I'm like, this is like, it's like not even. Every time they're gonna say woke, I'm like, what do you have? You have nothing. You have an accusation.
Well, have you been following the nonsense with Starfleet Academy?
I heard it's pretty rough. I heard it's pretty rough from multiple sources.
Yeah, they're all out there saying, "Oh, it's woke, it's woke, it's woke." It's like, well, first of all, Star Trek's been woke since the 1960s.
Besides that,
I'm with that.
Beyond that, Joe.
And it's the best Star Trek spinoff since Deep Space Nine. Like, it's the quality of the writing's so good. And they're like, no, this isn't Star Trek. It's like, dude,
Joe,
this show is
hang on.
Star Trek.
On Twitter, somebody posted a scene. They were in a bar and they were about to fight.
Yeah.
A bartender who seemed to have certain proclivities towards men.
Yeah, that was a guest star. She's from RuPaul's Drag Race.
So that looked very cringe. I'm not going to lie.
Well, here I agree with you to a point, Joe. Politics were always in Star Trek, but it's about how it was portrayed in the story and tactfully. Now, a lot of people's issue with where they claim woke on everything is just the way it's presented to the audience they disagree with
gay people existing. They disagree with gay. No, that's it. That's it.
Not that. I don't think that's a fair argument.
Where did it start? It started on Discovery when we saw two gay crew members brushing teeth together. That's where.
That's really simplifying the argument. I don't think people are actually saying there are some people that have problem with gay people.
How's the response to it?
It's performing great. They said it's actually outperforming Star Trek Picard and Strange New Worlds. So it's doing really well.
All right, well,
like the last episode, like they kept saying, everyone who saw the first 6, because the critics were given the first 6 episodes, and everyone kept saying, dude, wait till you get to episode 5. Episode 5, every Star Trek fan is going to love episode 5. And then episode 5, it dropped yesterday. I cried. It was a complete and total love letter to Deep Space Nine.
But I disagree with you on, just like we disagree on comedy. I say some comedy doesn't land for everyone. So, you have different tastes in comedy. Like you were saying, a lot of comedy we watch, Joe, you're like, oh, they're intending to be funny here. I think this is funny.
Joe loves
you go with it. Sometimes I feel like certain types of comedy, even like James Gunn. I like James Gunn. Sometimes it takes me a few watches to get into the humor. It's not my go-to humor. It's not my jam. So progressive ideas can be put in entertainment, and they've been there for a long time. But it's the way it's presented to the audience. I think people have an issue with.
Well, I mean,
I think it's unfair to say everyone that cries woke or sees woke in entertainment just doesn't want gay people to exist. I don't. Think that's accurate.
if you watch the criticism that's coming out about Starfleet Academy, that's what it is. I think it's. I mean, Eric has done about 12 videos on it where he goes through like Jester Bell and Ass versus Babyface. Like he goes through all these jackwagons, nerd erotic, and he shows exactly what they're complaining about. They're complaining that gay people exist. They're complaining.
I'll check out his video.
Well, you know what? If the viewer response is good, then it's irrelevant what these small minorities say, right? Like that's always what Kathleen Kennedy said, right? It's a small minority who doesn't like Star Wars. If it's a small minority, they shouldn't have any effect on the overall success of the project. So it's irrelevant.
Mm-hmm. Last line official.
Wait a minute. What was that?
What?
Rourke O'Shaughnessy?
Is this Sean Rourke?
Oh my God, we got a Sean O'Rourke. You know what? Maybe because listen, everybody, there were some accounts here blocked. Max has investigated. I wonder if Sean created an alt account because he was blocked before.
Or I wonder if this is rational.
Is it
we should get the rational.
Or is it Donovan?
I don't know.
Is that the real Sean O'Rourke? Please, we need to know.
So Rational Skeptic, $2. DMD Gaming News. Thank you, Rational Skeptic.
I gotta say, I think
it's Donovan.
I gotta say,
Sean is here. He said it's Donovan.
I think the screen name. Wait, I think the screen name Rourke O'Shaughnessy is much more clever than anything Donovan could have come up with.
No, Sean O'Rourke.
I think it's Joe.
Joe.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know, but you've
got different screens up, Joe. Come on. Don't do that.
Only my work screen. I can't be YouTubing on there.
Well, Sean, we caught on to it, buddy. We know it's not you. It's okay. Hang on. Because I was wondering where the heck is Donovan? Because Donovan's here all the time. Yeah. And he's here in spirit in the Rourke or Shawnee. Good for you, Donovan.
Anthony Beltry, member for 48 months. Thank you, Anthony Beltry. I want to do an MME live with you soon. So fourth, I guess he's showing his political leanings now. Left wingers are very insincere with how they interpret things, which is why I don't listen to a lot of their words.
So I don't think that fourth is one way or I like fourth. Okay, hang on. I like fourth. I've invited him to like Eyes Wide Shut parties, furry parties in Pomona because he's local to me. He's never taken me up on it. One day we'll go together. But fourth is like me in that I don't have any political leanings one way or another. I feel like fourth kind of looks at what it is and just kind of comments. Some things are good on this side, some things are bad on this side. So I respect fourth's opinion, truthfully.
My politics is that I'm a Republican in exile.
All right.
And I probably will never vote Republican again in my life because the party can no longer be trusted.
I might vote Republican in the future. My biggest issue, and people like my political channel, like, why you go so hard on the Trump fanboys? I think it's disgusting to trust in politicians this much. They trust in Trump more than they trust in God. And I think it's disgusting and needs to stop.
Did you see the video? There was a video a couple of years ago of a guy who was about to be arrested, and he started saying a prayer to Donald Trump to save him.
Well,
that's a crazy.
See if we can at least agree on this. There's a lot of problems with Democrats and left-leaning too. But do you see a majority of the Democratic voters getting behind someone that lost an election in like it would be like if we had a Kamala cult or something and they want to go back and push her up again and go, no, you lost, you had your chance, move on to the next person. I can't believe he's back. I can't believe they listen to everything they say, he says, and then move all their morals to just everything that they said he was for. This term, he's done everything the opposite of what they wanted.
So
Even
Trump,
with the file release, with Israel, all this stuff.
Trump had the chance to win 2 Nobel Prizes when he took this presidency. If he had stopped the Gaza slaughter and genocide, he would have won 1. If he had stopped the Ukraine-Russian war, he would have won 2. He would have gotten 2 Nobel Prizes, but he didn't do it, right? He failed. It was sitting there. It was all there for him. And he said he was going to do it.
He would have gone down as like a really good president if he would have done stopped Israel
murdering people. And if he had stopped the Russian-Ukraine war, and he said he was going to do both things.
Or implemented some tariffs strategically where it actually helped instead of just effed everyone over like an intelligent person would have done.
Right. But he didn't do that. He's blown it. He blew it, as Adam Sandler said. He blew it.
That was Robert De Niro.
Oh, Joe, thank you. Thank you for correcting me.
I offered you a chance to be a cop and you blew it.
You blew it. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, that's my mistake. I always
James Mangold, director.
That dog doesn't have balls, Rourke O'Shaughnessy.
That's a lady dog.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it is Donald.
No, but that's why I'm so disgusted with Trump fanboys to begin. It's like they've gotten way worse than progressives or liberals that everyone can't stand.
I don't think
way
anybody's worse than anyone else. They're all bad.
No, they're worse. They're worse.
Sides, you're bad.
Because they move their goalpost of what they accept from him every time they defend everything. I've heard defending and we got to be careful because I want to get demonetized. The certain list that he's in, the Trump list, I've heard defenses of that consistently where the people that were supporting him was like he was going to get them released. He actually campaigned on releasing the files and also bringing down costs, and he hasn't done either.
Okay, so you're right on both accounts. But let me ask a question. What are the real smoking guns of the stuff that's come out? Has there been anything that's a smoking gun?
I think the biggest one is how much Israel was involved with it for sure.
Yeah, that's true. That's the biggest.
And I think Bill Gates was pretty big. That people
they were doing that, but what even came out against Bill Gates that was a smoking gun? What, that he cheated on his wife with Russian hookers and gave her an STD?
There was nothing there that said that particular situation was underage.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
To be fair,
what's come out is that rich, powerful people, influential people were making sex on women who were 18 to 22. And that's inappropriate, and they shouldn't have done it. But nothing like and I'm not saying this stuff didn't happen, but the stuff that was released.
To be fair, I saw the released list, and Trump wasn't on it. I got a copy of it right here. There it is. So.
There we go, dad humor. This is what I love.
Yeah.
But I mean, Horseshack was on the list.
For the people who are under 40 years old and would have no idea what the hell that means, go ahead and give them some background.
No, they could Google it.
Okay.
No, it doesn't look good. All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
Drawing 18 to 22. You're right.
That's not socially acceptable, but not illegal.
It's weird.
I mean,
weird, and especially if you're a married guy like Bill Gates.
I'm not defending any of these assholes. I'm moving on. I don't like it either. Like Elon Musk doesn't look good. They all don't look good. Sorry.
But here's my thing. Where's the smoking gun that they were doing something that was PDF style, right? There's been nothing. It's been that Bill Gates was banging around with Russian hookers, got a disease, gave it to his wife. You know, there's been none of that yet.
Yeah.
And if that exists, listen, if that exists, everybody, those people should be arrested and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. All right. The stuff that's been released hasn't done that yet.
Well, there
There's
was that
more.
bit that was released last week and then immediately taken back.
What's that?
I'm not going to repeat it on here.
Yeah,
But
please.
the stuff Trump was doing at the quote unquote calendar girl parties, that got released and then immediately deleted again.
I'm not aware of
but
that.
It's bad, really bad.
Yes, Elon was begging to go to the parties. He denies it, right? Elon denies it and says that that's not true. But those emails that came out, Elon was trying to go to the parties. There's no question.
Figure
about it.
drawing. I want to move on to something else because we got derailed. But I do not. There was no point at this at all that
hang on,
that was defending Epstein. He was not defending Epstein. He was saying
not.
people that were named in the list. There's not, and every person that's named hasn't actually had an accusation of someone.
So I want to just say, I want to address. I'll be very careful about it. Figure drawing. I'm not saying that doesn't exist. Okay, what you're talking about, PDF stuff. I'm not. I'm just saying that the stuff that was leaked so far, and this might be on purpose, right? None of that has proven any of that stuff. Okay, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying the stuff we've seen hasn't done that.
So
And
what
do I
you're
think
so what you're saying is it didn't happen.
No. I just haven't
There is something that has been proven. Is there's some people in the administration and Elon himself that said he never talked to him, and there's proof that they have. So that's what's really sus.
Elon said that he talked to him, but he never went to his island.
But there was an email saying, I want to come back again.
I want to come party.
Yeah.
Elon was trying to, and that's why everybody's mocking him, saying Elon tried to party with him and Epstein didn't think he was cool enough.
Okay. And then there was some guy in the administration, I forget the guy's name.
Figure drawing. I'm not blind to the cover up. Okay. Yeah. I hate this PDF stuff. Everybody should be
Figure drawing. You need to go to Unbiased News and comment there,
or drop site or something like that. All I'm saying is that based on what I've seen, I haven't seen any smoking guns yet. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but the stuff that's been leaked has not been smoking guns.
It all sounds horrible, though.
Is it horrible? Guys cheating on their wives with younger women? That's been going on for centuries.
Well, be careful here because there's a differential between underage and then
legal women.
Yeah.
So here's what I love, everybody. Here's what I love. Bill Clinton tweeted out, everybody's trying to blame me. I'll come to a congressional meeting and I'll talk about whatever it was, right? Because you know why Bill Clinton is willing to do that? That means because Bill Clinton went to that island and he went without Secret Service. But you know what Bill Clinton did? He probably made sex on women who were over 18. So he's not afraid of anything, And I love what Bill Clinton's doing, saying, bring me to Congress. I'm ready to testify. That's how this stuff, we need to shine a light on this stuff. We need people to come out and talk about what's going on. So you can't dispute that Bill Clinton went there. He's not disputing that he went there. He's disputing that he did anything illegal there. And this is how you defend it. I'll come and testify about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's get to entertainment topic. Thank you, Voltaire. Well, we might cover that on the Pro Bro show. We'll have to see.
Gosh, yeah. I'm sorry, everybody. I try not to. Yeah, I shouldn't have talked about this stuff.
No, it's Figure Drawing's fault. When
it comes to entertainment, I feel that there's two things that are head and shoulders above everything else going on in the world of entertainment right now.
Another drop here.
And that is Starfleet Academy and the Muppet Show.
All right.
Are we discussing these things? Because
you could combine them. That would be even better.
My Threads feed has been filled with nothing but Starfleet Academy and the Muppet Show, and it's been glorious.
Oh. Well, this is from a paying customer that funds this channel. He's, Rational really wants us to move on. I don't know why.
But did this paying customer watch episode 1 of the new Muppet Show? Because if he didn't,
guarantee you not.
He's worthless. I'm just saying.
Oh, he's worth $2. Jason Schreier heard from multiple sources that Sony is seriously considering a pretty big PlayStation Plus price hike in the next 12 months, partly blamed on the ongoing AI boom and VRAM component crisis. Also, PS6 is tracking to launch a diskless console only with talk of $799 plus pricing. At those levels, a lot of people will probably just dump the upcoming big PC gaming boxes from Asus, MSI, Lenovo, where games are way cheaper on Steam and online multiplayer doesn't cost extra. We'll see if Sony blinks. Absolutely, they're thinking more. Again, people want to blame Microsoft. Microsoft raised the prices first, so Nintendo and Sony could charge it later. Yes, the prices for RAM are going up. It's affecting the next Steam console that they were going to launch. And if it's good, people are going to buy it. Look at iPhones. How much are iPhones? They've been consistently getting more expensive. Very few people just buy it. They can complain about the economy all they want, and there are issues with the economy. People that love this stuff keep buying it. So I guarantee they're charging more for the next console. The only reason the Sony PlayStation is the same price now is because they already launched. They don't want the bad press because they've sold so many consoles. They don't want to raise the price. But yes, the next one, PS6, is going to be very expensive. Everything's going up. Anyway, anyone comments on that? Voltaire, the prices of everything are going extremely.
So the prices are being raised, everybody, because people are paying, right? This is free market.
And tariffs.
Right.
In RAM prices,
people are still paying, Max. People are paying. So, like, on a different scale, we're talking about video games. I bought, every year for the Super Bowl party, I get the Baskin and Robbins football cake ice cream cake. Do you know how much that stupid thing is? It's friggin' $50 for a stupid ice cream cake. People pay for it, though. That's my point. So is the economy that bad? People are paying for stuff, so they're going to charge for it. That's free market.
Yeah. PlayStation the brand is really good still. Microsoft really ruined. Actually, to be completely honest, I do think some things happen with Bill Gates and Microsoft. That makes me want to support my Xbox even less now. Honestly, I'm done with Xbox. But Sony's still got a good brand. So Nintendo's still got a good brand. All right, but yeah, if people want it, they'll pay for it. PS6 is going to be successful. You know, I would hope they would do a console hybrid like Nintendo. And then Rational's not paying for the second one, but he wants me to cover this too. That's all right. Thank you, Rational. Let me click on here.
It's very kind of you. It's not Rational, a regular super chatter.
I know. I'm joking with them. Let me see. We didn't even cover the video game stuff yet. Yeah, Joe, what are you going to do when movie talks, the majority of it's about video games instead of comic books? Are you going to be out? You're going to be done then?
I mean, I'm not interested in video games.
I know, but here's the thing, though. Voltaire explained to Joe why he's going to have an issue then, because the industry is putting the priority on video game adaptations now.
Well, adaptations is fine.
Okay.
Because, like, take, for example, there was a really good horror movie that came out this year. I can't remember the name. But I went and saw it, and I really, really liked it, and it was a good movie. And all these people started going, yeah, crybaby shit. It wasn't like the video game. And I'm like, well, guess what? I didn't know there was a video game. I walked in to see a horror movie, didn't know it was based on a video game, and I just enjoyed the film for the film. Like, I saw the film for what was put in front of me and not what it wasn't, which is what you were looking for. You were looking for it to be like this thing that it wasn't, and you're like, well, this wasn't good because it wasn't what I judged it on what it was.
Iron Lung?
No, I haven't heard of Iron Lung.
Okay.
It was from the director of Shazam, David Sandberg.
Oh.
Joe, are you based on the Master of the Universe trailer? Are you hyped for that or what?
Oh God, that looks so good.
Who is this D Wizzle? No, I'm just kidding. Hi, DL. D Wizzle. Go check out D Wizzle's new.
Right, welcome, DL. We miss you, buddy.
Yeah, no, he has good new branding. I've been getting notifications.
Wait,
Go check out D.
That's how do you know that's DL?
I care about his channel, Joe. He's upgrade. He's gone a new logo, new branding. He's rolling.
Did you know he had a birthday? Did you wish him a happy birthday?
Wait, did he shave his head?
No. Happy birthday, D Wizzle. I don't know if I could call you DL still or D Wizzle.
Wait, hang on. Did he shave his head? Because in that little cartoon, he's got a shaved head.
Well, it's an interpretation. He's got shorter hair.
Yes, Rational Skeptic and Tony Robinson got it. It's Until Dawn. Until Dawn was the name of the movie.
Yeah.
So
go check out D Wizzle's channel for sure.
Same thing with the Halo TV show. Great show. Great show. And people were like, he took his helmet off. And it's like, you know what? Never played the game. Don't give it.
Master of the Universe.
Oh, he did shave his head.
Oh, good for you, DL, if that's what you wanted to do. I agree with Joe and I agree with Sean. The Masters of the Universe trailer has me pumped.
Oh, yeah. What'd you think of that, Joe?
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic. It looks like the cartoon come to life.
Mm-hmm. Look at this. Look at this House of the Dead. Let me bring this up here. This is the act. Wait, no, this isn't the actress from Scream.
Erica Durance was in the House of the Dead movie.
I love that movie.
Oh, this is Hawk Girl. This is James Gunn's Hawk Girl. She was also in that Spider-Man movie. What was it? Madam Web, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isabella Merced will star in the adaptation of The House of the Dead.
Oh.
I love that video game. Love that video game.
Oh, I was thinking of House of a Thousand Corpses, which I love that movie.
House of the Dead. Did you ever go to arcade and play a light gun shooter where there's zombies?
I never liked shooters.
Oh, I love light gun games. Well, this is a new one, Last Line. This is another new one. They're making a new one with the actress that's in Superman and James Gunn's universe. Does this interest you at all, Joe? A zombie movie, House of the Dead.
I'm a little zombied out. You'd have to show me a trailer. Like, that's one of those things you got to show me your marketing. They show me why I should be excited. I'll tell you, I think I'm a little zombied out because I like 28 Days Later and I like 28 Weeks Later. And I couldn't find any enthusiasm to watch 28 Years Later.
Uh-oh.
Finally did. It was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went and saw 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. It's the best film in that franchise.
Oh, really? Good. Because
Yeah.
I didn't like the last one, 28 Years Later, and I was hoping Bone Temple would be better.
Bone Temple is the best of the four. And I'll tell you, I kind of went in like, oh, here we go, another zombie movie. And you know what I think the thing is? Yeah, there's zombies in it. It's a zombie movie. There's zombies in it, but it's not really about the zombies. It's about it's a continuation of the characters we met in 28 Years Later, but it's a more interesting story. It really centers on Ray Fiennes' character. Really good.
The difference that this could make if they are really pulling from the video game is something that made the House of the Dead special than other zombies was that it was really super cheesy zombie. Like the acting was horrible, but over the top in a really endearing way, though. It was that kind of cheesy. And that's what made the game so special. So if they could capture the essence of the video game and have really over the top cheese and great action with zombies.
Wasn't it like a gun game? Like a duck hunt, like you were shooting the zombies? Yeah.
Yes, I actually have. I had to pay $150 just to get the disc only because it's hard to get the first game on Sega Saturn.
I do remember the original movie. They made a movie before, and all I remember is Smallville Lois, Erica Durance.
Oh yeah,
She got a lot of exposure in that film.
I got to tell you, Max, I love the term "over the top cheese." That's great.
Oh, you got to play. Yeah, you got to play that game. Those games are so much fun. There was even a Wii game that was they did like Grindhouse, House of the Dead, game on the Wii, and it's so great. It's so funny. They have characters that sound like Samuel L. Jackson in it. Actually, I would prefer they did that. It's called House of the Dead Overkill. I prefer they pull from that era of House of the Dead. It had so much style. It was obviously copying from Grindhouse, but I'm excited for that. I'm even more excited for this. Joe's favorite Kathy Kennedy collaborator, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, which we thought she was kicked off the Tomb Raider reboot for Amazon.
I never thought.
But no, there were reports that she never. We knew she was signed on, but there were reports that she didn't even write a script, and then all of a sudden she's back on.
By the way, I love Phoebe Waller-Bridge, but she is not my favorite Kathleen Kennedy collaborator.
Ryan Johnson.
But
Ryan Johnson and Kathy are fighting. Joe, I actually have to call
How
you
do you
out.
feel about
No,
Kathy
not
Kennedy and
really.
Ryan
Yes,
Johnson?
they are fighting,
Yeah.
Joe.
No,
They are.
no.
He got spooked, and he directly said that that's not true. How do you
Yeah.
feel?
Well, that's not a fight. He said that's not true, and then he went on to praise her. He said she did wonderful things for Star Wars.
But then he proved she was full of
Called
shit,
her a
Joe.
liar.
I mean, that's an interpretation. That's not full
Oh
of
my
shit. I
God.
could tell you that I think you, I could be like, I think you're afraid of little movie perp. You haven't gone on his stream lately. I mean, and you.
Oh,
said,
thank
no,
you
I'm
for
not.
bringing that up. We have to watch Little Movie Perp's music video. I forgot.
Oh, I
we
can't
almost
wait. I love her.
yeah. Even though he might not respond to me. And no, I promised I was going to watch it earlier and I didn't. And I said, you know what? And then he called me on my shit. And I was like, yes, I effed up again, but I want to watch it anyway because you're really good at your AI creations.
Do you know who really humiliated this?
I gotta correct you though, Joe, because she's Kathy Kennedy. She would not admit when stuff was not going forward. Everything's still in development. And then she said it didn't happen, Ryan Johnson, because he goes spooked. That was the excuse she gave on her exit interview, her softball exit interview. And Ryan Johnson debunked that.
Yeah, but that how's that wrong?
Because he said
her interpretation.
It was PR bullshit.
What PR bullshit?
That it was spooked.
She was asked about it. He says, I think he got spooked. He said, no, I didn't. It's that.
Okay. Well, it was just a simple misunderstanding, Joe, is what you're saying.
I'm saying she was asked for her interpret. She's not in Ryan Johnson's head. They asked her what she thought. She gives her interpretation, and he said, no, that's not it. I mean, it's that simple.
She gives bullshit responses to not examine how she may have made some mistakes. She only
made one mistake.
She's made multiple mistakes.
She made one mistake. One mistake only.
That was her saying the only reason the Ryan Johnson trilogy didn't happen is not because of me. It's because Ryan Johnson's a bitch. You don't think that's what she was saying?
Yeah, well, the only reason it didn't happen is because Ryan Johnson was busy with other stuff.
Well, she's
been sitting waiting for him.
No, she said that he was spooked. She said he was a bitch.
Ryan Johnson talking about him not doing it.
Ryan Johnson even debunked things further when he for years when she was asked about the Ryan Johnson trilogy. She said, "Oh, it's in development. It's happening. He's working on it." And then he admitted last year that he never even submitted an outline.
Yeah, why would he? He was working on it.
If you're working on it, you don't even have an outline. That means it's bullshit.
He never said he was working on it. He said,
"I'm going to."
No, she said it was in development. You're putting words in her mouth.
Help me, Voltaire.
You always do this, man. You never go with the story.
So
you go. You add to it and make stuff up.
I thought that every interpretation Joe had was legitimate until Kathy did that interview where she said Ryan Johnson got spooked. That's why it didn't happen, which contradicted everything she said before.
How did that contradict anything? That didn't contradict anything.
She said that he was busy. Then she said he was spooked. Then he came out and said, "Nah, I'm not spooked, cunt. Shut up."
He did not say that.
He essentially said that, Joe.
No, he didn't. He said nothing of the sort. He's not that vulgar.
Well, no, he didn't use a C word, but what did he say, Joe?
He said I wasn't spooked.
Okay.
That was it.
She said
you're trying to create a fight where none exists.
So Joe,
you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the time George Lucas made that joke where he flippantly said and then laughed, I sold my franchise to white slavers. And you guys tried to turn that into he was pissed off. He was serious.
Yes, he was.
That was clearly a joke. That was clearly
Oh.
a wry comment that he even
Hang on,
laughed
Joe.
after he said
You're
it.
trying to hang on my word, my use of the C word. I shouldn't have done that. She said for years, he's busy. He can't create the trilogy. He's doing other things.
He got in so much
Then
heat
she
for
did
that.
this exit interview and said he got spooked. He said, I didn't get spooked. How is that not flip-flopping, Joe?
How's that flip-flopping? How is that?
First it was that he was busy. Then it was that he was spooked.
Well, he was busy.
Then it was that he was spooked.
Yeah, that
Joe.
was her interpretation.
So which is it, Joe? Which is it? He was busy or he was spooked? Which one does Kathy?
Well, he was neither. I mean, no, he was busy.
He was neither. So she's lying about both.
She didn't lie about anything. It was her interpretation.
But her interpretation was first that he was busy, and then she flip-flopped that he was spooked. Which
But no,
one
he
is
was
true?
busy. He literally was busy.
Then why did she say he was spooked, Joe?
That was her interpretation.
So her interpretation flip-flopped from he was busy to he was spooked.
Why can't it be both? Why can't he be busy and spooked?
Now it changed from busy and spooked. Okay. All right. So
I don't. You're not making sense.
No, Joe. You're coping, Joe. I'm sorry, buddy.
Listen,
Because
Joe.
I don't think
hang back. It can't be both. It
You know what?
can't be
The word
both. He's
cope
busy
is
or he's
overused
spooked.
on the internet. Does anybody know what the word cope means?
Max.
I'm still hung up on the George Lucas white slaver comment on the Charlie Rose show was just a joke, and he didn't get in hot water for that. Right after that, he said, I have to distance myself.
Yeah.
After that, he said, it's like he got, you're the former owner of your franchise saying that he sold it to slavers, and the way they're just pumping out BS. That caused a lot of even more between George Lucas and Disney version.
That caused no rift between Disney and
Oh
Disney.
my God.
There was no rift at all. When it came time for them to vote on the board, George Lucas was the number one person to come up and back Bob Iger. There was no rift at all.
You don't. Am I in an alternate universe? Does anyone in the chat think that Disney was mad at George when he said that in an interview? Voltaire, do you remember that? Do you remember that interview?
And what he
got
said,
so much heat after that.
What he said was 100% correct. He said, "This isn't mine before. I need to step away." He was right. And then he jokingly said, "I sold my thing to white slavers."
Yeah, and that cost him so many. That was bad press.
That wasn't bad press.
Yes, it
knew
was.
a
Oh,
joke.
ha, ha, ha. Disney is slavers. That's not good.
Yeah, so Joe,
That's not just a
Joe, I
joke.
gotta be honest with you, Joe. I try to take you as objective, but when you're spitting this spooked versus busy thing, I got to be honest with you. Your credibility comes into question, brother.
Not really. Yours comes into question because that's a he said, she said situation.
He said both of them, Joe.
What are you talking about?
She said he was busy. Then she said he was spooked.
Yeah.
So which
and
is
he said I'm not spooked.
Okay, so which is it?
It's that she thought he was spooked, and he says no, I wasn't.
Okay, but first she said the reason.
Let's say right now I move my chair and it makes a squeak, and you say Joe just shit his pants. Did you hear that? And I say no, I didn't shit my pants. Maybe you thought I shit my pants. Doesn't mean I shit my pants.
No, Joe.
Like,
Here's a better analogy. You moved your chair and it squeaked, and I said, and then you said, "Oh, I shit my pants." And then later on, I said, "Joe, did you really shit your pants?" You said, "Nah, I just pissed my pants." That's the difference. You said it both times. She said it both times.
That analogy doesn't make sense.
It 100% makes sense. Both times she contradicted herself. She said, first, he's busy. Okay, let's believe he's busy. Then she flip-flopped to say he's spooked. You can't do that, Joe. Come on, Joe. I know you love Kathleen Kennedy, but come on, Joe. You can't flip-flop like that, brother.
That's
you just
not a flip-flop.
Oh, it's not.
Did the movie Wake Up Dead Man open this year?
What the hell is that? I don't even know what that is.
That's the third Knives Out.
The third Knives Out movie.
Yeah, I'm not denying that he's busy, Joe. Okay.
And there we go.
But why did she say he's spooked? Why did
She
she
didn't
flip
say
flop?
she did. Okay, she would if it was that he was busy. She could have said he's been busy, but she said he was spooked.
Maybe because she was spooked. Did that ever consider? You ever think about
Okay,
that?
you would
she's
never admit
lying.
that.
She's lying. She's saying Ryan spooked when she's really spooked. Okay, that's my point. Thank you,
Wait,
Joe. You proved it.
No, because you haven't made sense
Liar.
yet. Listen.
Oh my god!
The
I want to talk about
internet.
Tomb Raider.
The internet. Okay. Have people been rough on Kathleen Kennedy?
Yes, I have.
Have people been rough on Ryan Johnson?
Yes.
Now put yourself in Kathleen Kennedy's shoes.
Mhm.
You are a beloved producer who made some of the most successful movies of all time.
Talk about no. I don't play this game anymore, Joe. Talk about her tenure as Star Wars. She is a great producer. I
That's
accept
not the
that.
last 15 years.
You need to walk with me here. You are one of the most beloved producers of all time who made some of the most successful films of all time. And suddenly, in the last 10 years of an illustrious career, you are brutally attacked constantly online. Okay? Now, how you are going to take that, you have to have a thick skin. And everybody is going to handle it differently. Now, you may have noticed Kathleen Kennedy has not been front and center for a long time. She's still the head of Lucasfilm, but whereas before she was going out and making presentations and going out and saying, here's what we got coming out, she stopped doing that. I think her ego was hurt from what she took, the abuse she took online over the last 10 years.
Agreed.
Ryan Johnson, same thing. He was also
Agreed.
attacked over the last 10 years. Now, Ryan Johnson is a different individual. He always took it and faced it head on. Now, I think when they were talking to Kathleen Kennedy and they said to her, so what's going on with Ryan Johnson? She knew what she was feeling. She knew that Ryan Johnson was going through the same shit she was going through and said, I think he got spooked. I think she was saying, that's where I would be if I were him because I took this kind of abuse. And he came out and said, no, I'm not spooked. And he also went on to praise the job she did in Lucasfilm right after that, in showing he had no ill will towards her.
Okay.
How does that not make sense?
So because she didn't make the spook comment until this exit interview.
Right.
All
She
those
hasn't
people-
made any comments till this exit interview.
That's not true. Joe.
She's been
On
pretty.
Ryan
Or
Johnson's
she said when
trilogy?
people asked her about the Ryan Johnson trilogy,
Everything's in
said
development.
he's busy. It's in development. Ryan's very busy. Then on her exit interview, when she was asked about it, she said he's spooked. She flip-flopped.
That's not a flip flop.
That's not a change in opinion. So did she just realize he was spooked on the exit interview, or she wasn't? What's the truth then?
I just said what the truth was.
Okay, so she always thought he was spooked. So she was lying the first time when she said he was just busy.
I don't think that's a lie either. I think he was busy.
Okay, but he wasn't spooked at that
And we
time?
still haven't heard that his trilogy is off.
So
I don't think it's in active development right now because he hasn't started any work.
Because
on
there's
it.
no freaking outline.
Right.
Where's
Why
my
would there be?
keyboard?
He's been working
okay,
on something.
no, hang on.
Because-
No, if in Joe's defense, he thinks busy and being spooked are the same thing, and it's not any kind of deviation. Right? That's what you're
Yeah.
saying, Joe?
Yeah.
She never said spooked before.
Here's the question you have to ask yourself. How many projects are you going to have in development at one time? Right now, we've got Mandalorian and Grogu, Starfighter, the Taika Waititi movie, and the Rey movie, and another trilogy that was it Simon Kinberg's working on. That's a bunch of Star Wars movies all at once. Now, Ryan Johnson has been busy working on his trilogy, so he can always circle
With no
back.
outline for how many years? It's busy.
Why would he start an outline when he's been busy working on his other trilogy?
Because you get paid money to announce a trilogy and make an announcement. I would expect nothing less.
I
at least
would.
an
Why?
outline.
If I were Ryan Johnson, I would not be sitting
I-
down writing something that I'm not working on.
I don't even
Yeah,
think
you
he should have
wouldn't
been
write
greenlit.
something that you know
I
is
don't
never
think
gonna
they should
happen.
have greenlit a trilogy without an outline.
He knew
That's
it
not
was-
even writing the story. An outline, yeah.
That's fine.
Give
We
a
can
whole
move on.
trilogy of films.
I mean, this is Joe. No offense, this is a lot of cope. She flip flopped.
Do you know what cope means?
Yeah, it means you're
I,
coping with an
I don't
answer.
think you do.
Because you want to defend somebody so badly, you cope and you take what their answer is and you suck it up.
No, that doesn't make sense because the definition of the word cope People, and don't beat yourself up over this. People have been misusing this word on the internet for a long time now, but people keep saying cope. Coping is dealing with something difficult. That's what coping is.
Mm-hmm.
I got no connection to this.
It
happens. It doesn't happen. It doesn't affect my life.
Of
course
one
not.
of your favorite
got a job.
one of your favorite producers of all time is not as good producing at Star Wars as she was producing other things. That's how you're coping.
It doesn't affect your life, Joe.
That
but
doesn't affect me.
Great.
No, she is great.
It's her image is.
That's where the cope comes from.
Yeah.
That you want to
but
defend that
that's not coping. That's not the definition of the word cope.
It is.
When somebody dies, I am coping with the fact that my friend Adam died about a month ago.
Well,
that's
don't
coping.
get heavy, Joe. Don't get so
It's been 10 years. I'm still coping with the death of my dad.
I
you lose a job. That's coping.
I'm trying to cope with my live stream going off track.
That are meaningless. They're not important. That's not cope. And the whole internet is misusing this word.
There's varying degrees of cope.
So yeah, exactly, Joe. So there's cope where a loved one dies. Of course, that's terrible.
That's the worst kind of cope.
Right.
The worst kind of hardship.
But there's also cope with I have a position that I believe in, or a hero, or a position, and I cope. I can't deny what the person says. I can't deny anything other than that position. So I cope with whatever it is. That's what it is. There's degrees.
Well, see, Joe, you might say I'm coping overthinking the Snyderverse is still a possibility that it could come back because of my love of that universe. And
the way you're using the word cope, it would have to be a person who is it's so important to them that they can't let go of an idea.
Yes,
they
can't. Yeah, the idea you can't let go.
I think
is Kathy Kennedy's
and me.
Stellar
on
record.
The other hand, I'm sitting here not giving a shit. Like I don't care. Like take Zack Snyder for example. Hardcore fan of Zack Snyder. Until he started making shitty movies. I didn't start making excuses for him. I didn't start going, oh well, he maybe snorted too much coke yesterday and it just affected his writing. No, I just said no. The guy sucks now. Because
I think actually I'm not co-oping doing drugs or anything, but I think Zach crack, that could be some really good stuff. Some good art.
Zach crack.
Well, Joe, I love you. Let's move on from this topic. I love your opinions. I love talking about this stuff with you. I like hearing contradictory opinions.
Yes.
So let's just move on. We're not going to agree on this. Let's go on.
I'm coping with the stream that went off the rails once we mentioned Kathy Kennedy.
I hate it when people misuse words. Like I can't stand the phrase "that's what I'm talking about." Because whenever anybody says "that's what I'm talking about,"
here's the new Tomb Raider. Here's the new Tomb Raider, Sophie Turner. That's what I'm talking about. She looks great as Tomb Raider, Laura Croft. I'm really excited about this. Joe, what do you think about this? This is a video game series that's like Indiana Jones.
Well, did you see the embarrassing tweet that GameStop put out about a week ago?
No.
They released that image of her as Lara Croft. It looks exactly like the video game.
Mm-hmm.
Looks exact, and they wrote, "This doesn't look like the video game." And I'm like, "Wow, GameStop, how the mighty have fallen. You're embarrassing now." But anyway, she looks great.
No, this Sophie Turner is not a huge star. She's coming from Game of Thrones. She was in the X-Men movies for a little bit,
which was a bad showing. I was really hopeful for her as Jean Grey, but she didn't do
this. Is the third iteration of Lara Croft. I am still
hoping they bring her back as Jean Grey.
No, I don't.
She's done a better job.
She was really good in the role.
Looks like Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Now, why did they say that she doesn't look like Lara Croft? She's not a brunette.
See, look what Forth is saying. She's very athletic. She's got the hairstyle of Laura. She's packing on. She is busty. It's just her outfit. So Forth is saying she looks like a background soldier in any Marvel movie.
Sure.
I will say this as a fan that looked at and got a little excited on Sony PlayStation 1 of 3D boobs that were pointed and polygonal.
Hang on.
That she had many different costumes for different tombs.
So I never played
in
the game.
all the games. Yes.
I never played the game, but everything I've ever seen her in, she's wearing shorts and a tank top.
Yeah. Yes, that's her main
This
outfit.
girl is not wearing shorts and a tank top.
Yeah, but she may be in a situation. They're look at the scene on the right. It's a little snowy out. Should she should be wearing a tank top and shorts in a snow environment raiding tombs? You say yes, Voltaire? Yes. I think that could limit the appeal of Tomb Raider if you're going to put her in that same outfit in every single scenario where she might get cold, and it might be very obvious if she's in a revealing tank top in the cold.
I know, but when they say she doesn't look like Lara Croft, I get what they're saying.
She looks like Lara Croft in a different outfit. Are we really going to go to where characters have to wear one outfit?
Was wearing a purple costume.
Nobody wears the same thing every day.
Yeah, but it's not like Lara Croft in the other images of Sophie Turner. She wasn't wearing an outfit in the other images.
By the way,
it was very similar to her main outfit. This is just a different outfit. There is already a promo release. Now I got to find it of Sophie Turner as Lara Croft in her outfit that's like her main outfit. This is just an additional outfit.
This is the mic drop, right?
Yes.
Are you ready? Because I'm about to drop that mic.
Do it.
Here's the quote. I do believe he got spooked by the online negativity, Kennedy said. Boom. I do believe her interpretation. Crazy Joe was right. Go on.
I will. You're still bringing Kathy Kennedy, and I would say that reveals how bad she failed. That she's not on the same page as a creative that's creating a whole freaking trilogy for her universe. And she's so out of she's out. How many years has it been, Joe? And she doesn't know.
It's too late.
Why he's not doing it?
It's too late. You're too late.
What do you mean it's too late?
I dropped the mic.
I'm picking it up and slamming it down, Joe.
Too late.
That shows how bad she is with her creative. She announces a trilogy of movies. She doesn't know what's wrong with Ryan. Who's on fourth? Who whatever. I don't.
You're what do you call it now? You're all flustered, man. You're all flustered.
I'm exhausted with this topic because she doesn't know what's going on with her creative. It's supposed to create a trilogy.
I gotta go do my victory lap.
Oh my god.
I don't get it. Why is he doing a victory lap? I wasn't listening.
This is what happened when you tell your kid they're always right. Thanks, Joe's mom. She looks good. Oh my god, what was I even saying? No, but do you see what I'm saying? We shouldn't be drawn back on. We shouldn't take this hook back to Kathy Kennedy. But if she doesn't know what page Ryan Johnson on, that shows another failure. If they're not on the same page of what's going on with the project that's supposed to be as big as a trilogy, you don't get a whole trilogy announcement for many creatives in Hollywood.
Yeah,
you know.
Listen. I never believed her when she said he was just busy and that's why he's not working on it. I don't believe her when she said he was spooked. He was not spooked. He was fighting with fans. He was trolling fans. He was never spooked. She's a liar. She's a filthy liar. And that's proof of her being a liar.
Sounds like you're coping.
Joe, I'm looking at the evidence. When somebody, I'm a lawyer. When somebody is one time caught being a liar, you're allowed to presume they lie every other time. She's a liar.
I could definitely mod you again, Anthony, but we had an issue with some mods, so do not
Nobody's getting modded. Nobody on this channel is getting modded. We had some. Sorry, Max, I'm going to say this for you, so you don't have to.
Okay.
Everybody, we had some evil blocks of good people in this chat, including
not just once or twice, a lot of times.
Not just once or twice, including Cal, including Sean.
I actually took a break.
Regular viewers of this channel, not just troublemakers, and they were just blocked.
Yeah,
and
I actually came back one time from taking a break, and there were 10 people blocked that were regulars.
So Sean is a good guy, and Cal is a good guy, and there's other people who are good guys who never did anything, but they were blocked for some reason. Regular viewers.
I actually,
I told Max, Max doesn't have to listen to my advice as his attorney, but I am his personal attorney. I told him, Max, you need to kill all mods. Kill them all. Kill them all. Yeah. As a Metallica album has said. But so Max has cut all mods. It's nothing personal, everybody. We're getting some weird We're getting some weird blocks unceremoniously. So Max had to cut everybody. Nobody is a mod. I'm not a mod. I'm a co-host and I'm not a mod. Joe is not a mod.
We do believe Sean was blocked just because of his James Gunn takes.
We don't know.
No, I know that's why. I know that's why. People really listen, Sean. People really get mad at your James Gunn takes.
Well, it doesn't matter though. Why was Cal blocked? The point is this: it was evil. Here's Max is being nice, everybody. As his attorney, I'm going to speak for him. Max is being nice. People were being blocked. Cal, you could say Sean hates Gunn, so he blocked them. All right. But Cal he loves Pabst Blue Ribbon. He's a great guy. He never did anything to anyone, but he was blocked. These blocks were done just against people who are regular people in the show chat. Okay. It was evil. It was bad intention, and the only way Max can solve it without going into a whole inquiry, bringing everybody in who did it, is to just cut everybody's mod privileges. That was my recommendation, and his attorney. Blame me, everybody. Don't take it personally.
All right. Thank you for the explanation. Getting back to Sophie Turner's Lara Croft as Tomb Raider. I think these criticisms are ridiculous. There's images of her that she very looks like the original costume. This is just a different costume. She's a very beautiful woman. She's athletic. She's got the guns,
The James guns?
No, she's got the Lara guns. She's got the Lara guns there. She's ready to raid tombs. She's in the winter there, it looks like. I think she has a great look, and I think this is going to be a huge success. I don't think there's an appeal to video games playing.
So hang on, Max. Will we see her in the tank top and the shorts at all in the series?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Did you see the original promo picture that came out of her?
No.
Do you have it? I'm just trying to look for it.
I don't, but I mean, she looks. It's exact. It looks like just exact from the video game. But people complained about it because people are dumb. GameStop complained about it. What's her name? Sophie Turner.
Here it is. Here it is. I think I found the first image that was released. Here is the first image for comparison, Voltaire.
Okay.
Now I'm not gonna. This is where it gets creepy. Like, are we really gonna measure everyone's boob sizes?
No, I don't care about boob sizes. That's ridiculous.
Look, this is her in the first image they released. That is exactly how Lara Croft looks.
That's her. That looks like a video game.
Yeah, except, I'm not gonna stare at her chest that long to say it's not as big as the 3D pointy polygons.
Is that a real picture?
Yes.
Okay, then that's her. That's Lara Croft.
Yes.
That looks like Lara Croft.
That's what happened with that girl on Cowboy Bebop when they turned Cowboy Bebop into a series.
Inaccurate, Joe. Inaccurate. And I like that Cowboy Bebop series.
I was there. The people were like, her boobs aren't big enough. She had to put a statement out about it.
No. I like that series. I was upset it was canceled. No, not because the character in Cowboy Bebop, the anime series, which you don't like anime, right?
Right.
The anime series was super really suggestive clothing, flopping all over the place. Or it wasn't even the size of her boobs. They did change the character, I think, for the better. You can't. It's not going to work in live action.
You're saying I'm wrong, and then you're agreeing, saying her boobs were flopping all over the place.
No, in the anime, they were flopping.
And they said the girl on the show, her boobs weren't big enough to match the anime. She even had to come out and say, "I'm sorry, it looked like an anime character."
The characters in anime, the fan service, are extremely big boobed, extremely small clothing. that if you adapt it to live action,
Can I talk about?
it's going to be ridiculous for most
As
situations.
somebody who loves Japanese anime,
Yeah.
okay, so there's a type of Japanese anime called Shota, Shota, and that it's designed for 14, 15, 16-year-old boys. So yeah, they got big boobies in there. All right, whether it's Demon Slayer, whether it's Black and Clover, whether it's all this. So that's part of the culture. So yeah, when people don't see it when it comes out, it's a problem.
Yeah. When you're adapting anime and when you're adapting video games, some of these really ridiculous, I'm not going to say ridiculous, things that work in video games, not everything is going to work in live action. So not every character that's extremely developed with sexualized, developed with the male gaze is going to work.
Sean in the chat, I would let Sophie Turner do whatever she wanted to me. Okay,
Yeah.
She's lovely, and now that I see, this doesn't even look like a real picture. It looks like the video game. It looks like that is what you imagine.
But if we get to the point where we're like, it's not fit, we don't cast men characters based on their D size. Like, I don't want to go to the point where you start looking, well, her boobs aren't big enough. That's ridiculous.
No. I'm not agreeing with that either.
Yeah. But this is exactly on point with her costume. And then the scenario with Joe was saying, they did actually change her, because you need to change in some situations, you should change some of these very suggestive characters from anime to live action, because it's not always going to work.
Here's the thing. You're acting like you're disagreeing with me, but then you're saying the exact same thing I said. That they
no, because they did change her character from the anime, because her anime character was too ridiculous for live action.
It's the same
exactly
thing on here. They got somebody.
So
when Angelina Jolie played the role, she had padding. Those weren't really her boobs.
Oh, is that right?
I don't believe that. I need proof of that.
If they didn't have her in this costume, at least for some of the series, I would say that's a problem. But if they have this and other costumes, you can't complain. Everybody, stop it. Then you're being
Fourth wants a link. I'll send you the link Fourth, but we want to react to Little Movie Perp's video. I didn't watch it on my own because I wanted to react to it on a stream.
Yeah, bring Fourth on. He's a perp acolyte. He's one of these.
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
He's a perp.
Oh, he's
water carrier, all that kind of thing.
He wants to discuss this.
But I love Fourth. Fourth is a good man.
So we'll react to Perp first, and then we'll come back when Fourth comes in to talk about this. Because did you see this, Joe? Don't spoil it.
War Girls.
Batgirl.
Oh yeah, I did see this.
Okay, so
watch this. I want to say something. I love Perp. He has when I talk movies with Perp, like just talking about movies, he shows me stuff, movies and TV shows. He shows me stuff that I don't catch, and I love it. I respect the man a great deal. So, I'm excited to watch. I haven't seen this, though.
He's very talented. I like his War Girls music videos I've watched before, not all of them. I broke my promise to Perp. I said I would watch this like a week and a half ago, and then I got busy and I forgot. And I'm very bad with my time management skills. Doesn't make me a bad person. Just makes me a very busy person.
You a bastard. What are you talking about?
No, this is an issue with a lot of people I care about. They bring this up to me. This is across the board, off of YouTube too. Max, what are you doing? I go hang out with people, I have fun, and I forget what I'm doing. I want to watch this though. I'm very excited. I hope this is I don't even know what this is yet. I know it's Batgirl. Is Perp making the AI Batgirl film, like a version of it? Is this just a music video? I have no idea.
He does have acolytes. Don't say like LOL. That is an accurate description, and I like that. But
I have no. Man. So do you have any? And we're still waiting for Fourth to come in. I sent you on X.
He's here.
He is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's waiting back there.
Hi, hello, Fourth.
What's going on, everybody?
Just save your thoughts for after the back row fourth because
I wanted to give you my tail end thoughts of the last one.
Go ahead.
On the last topic. I expected Joe to say what he said about the Lara Croft, what's her Sophie Turner pick. Maybe you, but I did not expect it from Voltaire. She does not look like Lara Croft. She's dressed like Lara Croft, but she does not look like Lara Croft.
She absolutely looks like Lara Croft. The only thing you could say is maybe her she's not as big as the polygons in the original PlayStation game.
If any of your friends, unattractive mom, pick one at random, I don't care, dressed up as Lara Croft and went to a convention, yes, she's wearing the costume where people go, "Oh, you're Lara Croft." But if you want to get down to the nitty gritty, she does not look like.
I agree with that. So Sophie Turner looks like Jean Grey in the Marvel comics. She looks like Phoenix. That's 100%. Does she look like the perfect example of Lara Croft? No, she doesn't. Does she look good?
I think she doesn't. I think she does with the face. Absolutely.
No, she's a redhead.
For some reason, you know who this picture reminds me of? Remember the German assassin woman in Die Hard 3?
No.
The one with the Ginsu knife was cutting up all the people in the elevator and all that stuff.
Do you think so you have some criticisms of the look if she really looks Lara Croft,
I'm open for a take if the entertainment value is there. And I'll be like, you know what? She's my Lara Croft if the show is good. I'm open to that. Just like that.
Doesn't make you think that she looks like Lara Croft.
It doesn't. I'd be like, who's that? Not like who's that? Like I'm confused.
The boobies.
The breast can be. At what point do we stop objectifying for the sake of our own gratification? Yes, the breast could be a lot bigger. The hips could be a lot wider. The legs could be a lot thicker. The arms could be a lot less wiry.
Whoa! Lara Croft wasn't thick. She had big polygons.
She can bear some children.
All right. Well, that's fine.
This is not going to go well. All right. I agree with the polygons. They were bigger in the game, but I think she looks great.
I'm willing to rest assured. Like I'll concede on everything if the show is good. Just like the Tyler Hoechlin Superman, that guy does not look like Superman for nothing. Looks like the guy who does my taxes. He looks like a Silver Lake freaking waiter at a barista or some shit. But the show's good.
So that's interesting that you say that, Forth, because, like, for example, Adam in the new Masters of the Universe thing, he looks like Adam, right?
Yeah, he does look like
perfectly. He's perfect casting. Could they have maybe cast a more perfect Lara Croft? I guess so, but at some point you give some leeway. I don't think it's enough to bother me. That's my point.
Okay.
All right. Now let's watch Perp's Batgirl. I don't know if he's teasing for a whole project, if this is a music video, if this is his interpretation of the footage that was. I have no idea. I do know he loves Batgirl, and I cannot wait to see what he does. And I hope he makes a whole AI movie. I don't know.
This is the thoughts of an insane man come to life.
All right, let's see.
But I love Perp. Really,
Perp, because we are the most unbiased entertainment movie talk pundits on YouTube. I cannot support any more hashtags, whether it be restoring Snyderverse, releasing Batgirl. I can't. So no matter how flashy you make it, I cannot support this.
Well, hang on a second. If the Netflix deal goes through, we might see Batgirl release on Netflix.
And I'll be fine, and that's fine. I just cannot carry hashtags anymore because
there's no
people
hashtag there.
No, release Batgirl, please.
It's an implied hashtag.
By the way, do you know what the hashtag is actually called? What the real name for the hashtag is?
Release the Batgirl.
No, the hashtag, the symbol hashtag. Do you know what the actual name for it is?
I forget what it's called.
It's an octothorpe.
Yeah, I don't want to say. I'd rather say hashtag.
This is dad trivia.
The more you know.
If you want to share that information, go on to Twitter and hashtag octothorpe so people can find it.
There you go.
All right.
So Purpose trying to start a hashtag here. Please.
Octothorpe, Voltaire, Octothorpe.
Wait, this isn't Leslie Grace. Oh, this looks good. Oh, wait. Is that Jenna Ortega?
All right, are we gonna go through? This is the first time you're seeing it, so
Yes.
I think we should go through it and then hit the rewind so we get the perfect feel.
All right. I think
It's
that was
good.
Jenna Ortega at one point.
I love Jenna Ortega. Number 1 Latina.
This looks great.
Number 2 Latina.
Yeah, that was Jenna Ortega. Poison Ivy.
I would have with Isla Fox, but that's another story.
Number 1.
Oh, Leslie Grace is in it.
Isla Fox.
Wait, Leslie Grace is in it, but she's not. I'm confused. It looks great. This is Leslie Grace.
Yeah, how do you? I mean, that
Who is Leslie Grace? I'm not.
That
The
was
actress
the
Batgirl.
from Batgirl.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But if they released the movie with this done in AI, it would make a lot of money.
So that's, I guess, supposed to be her as Barbara before she puts the suit on.
But then she
it
turns
does
into Jenna Ortega.
look like the actress, but then,
Yeah.
I mean, it's AI. It's not going to be perfect.
yeah.
This looks great.
My favorite shot.
I love this. Man, I want to see this.
I don't think they would have canceled this movie if Perp did it.
Oh, wait, she's getting a text.
I like this too. That's by the way, I love.
Oh,
Perp.
I love that scene.
That's a Spider-Man thing.
Yeah, I was going to say
That is
that's
the
very
per-
Spider-Man. Her hanging.
This
out on
is
the
a
bridge.
sexy image too. Oh my god,
No, and I love Perp, but that's a Spider-Man thing. But it works here. It works.
I love that image.
Okay, now go shot by shot, like Fourth requested, because I got to tell you, there's AI slop, but this is not AI slop. Perp did a good job here. I respect Perp's artistry,
Okay.
and he's done a good job here.
Netflix. He put Netflix at the end.
Well,
Okay,
Netflix might release this, everybody.
good image, good logo.
Everybody, so
They'll take it out
watch
of the
what's
vault.
happening with the Netflix merger, and listen to that piece of shit Ted Cruz talk against that Netflix merger. If Ted Cruz is against it, you should vote for it. That's all I'm going to say. Ted Cruz is a congressman
We
from
do.
Texas, and he's talking against a Netflix and Warner Brothers merger. Think about why he would be doing that, everybody.
Yeah, but to be fair, on the other side of the coin, we all know Trump's for it. You know why? He just bought a ton of Netflix stock. So
I'd rather that than try to promote the Paramount bid run by the Ellison.
Oh, yeah,
here's
no, we don't want
here's
that.
honestly what I think. If they released the Batgirl movie with this vibe, with these type of visuals that was close to this, I think this would do better than Matt Reeves' The Batman.
No, we don't know what they were trying to do with that movie.
If
right?
they actually did something that fulfilled the promise of this trailer,
But we do know,
like the
based on what we
seed,
know about
action
Perp,
seeds, yeah.
the creator, he loves girl bosses. He loves girls kicking ass. But I got to tell you, and I don't have a problem with it if it's done correctly. And so far from what I saw from this initial view, he did it correctly.
Yeah, this is great scenes. I love the action. Look at that. Jenna Ortega. I don't know if I like the Jenna Ortega part.
Where's that Jenna Ortega?
That's Jenna Ortega. Maybe AI just
He's the number
here's
two
the,
Latina.
here's the thing. Here's the potential issue with AI is they take the AI draws from everything. So unfortunately, there's so many Jenna Ortega simps that AI just might fill Jenna Ortega in random.
So
Right.
Max, I am part of the committee that ranks the top Latina actresses. So I know the Latina actresses. That does not look like Jenna Ortega. As one of the
That
people
looks like Jenna Ortega.
Jenna
that
Ortega
looks
is
like-
number 2 Latina actress, and that does not look like her.
that looks like nondescript AI generated.
Number 1 is
girl to me.
Anya Taylor-Joy. For those of you who are curious,
This looks more like Jenna Ortega than Leslie Grace in this
this does
scene.
not look like Jenna Ortega at all to me.
I don't believe
Or
Anya
does that
Taylor.
look like Jenna Ortega to you?
I don't
It does
believe
not
Anya
look like a Jenna
Taylor-Joy
Ortega
is
to me.
Latina. I believe she's
That
British.
does not look that looks exactly like Jenna Ortega.
Not in the slightest, Max. I'm
Voltaire,
sorry,
can we
bud.
come to the agreement that Anna de Armas is overrated? Is not ranked very high on the
So she's number
She is
3.
overrated.
She's number 3.
3?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, then who should be 3 then?
This is freaking awesome. I love this.
I'll have to look at my roster, but after that
Exactly.
blonde movie, she's not 3.
This Batgirl cycle action looks better than some of the Batman.
This looks terrific. This is a fantastic shot, and this is Perp. Perp is really good with this kind of
So
like that.
Poison Ivy.
I discussed
That also looks more like Jenna Ortega.
I discussed the trailer with Perp when he first released it, and after we played it and talked about it, this is completely outside of Perp's control. The only problem with AI, it doesn't do fisticuffs. There's no actual fighting. It's objects hurtling, jump, duck, roll, scream, grab, whatever.
Is this
It's all a bunch
Poison
of
Ivy?
obstacle
Is this
stuff.
Poison Ivy here?
Yeah.
Or is it I don't
Why
know.
did you Poison Ivy a brunette? What did he
It's
use?
the
that?
Batgirl Poison Ivy. I don't know.
But I know when AI can do fights, I can't wait for Perp stuff.
This is terrific. This is a good shot. I don't think Poison Ivy should be a brunette personally, but this is a great shot.
Oh, look, the Batmobiles. I didn't notice that before. The Batmobile.
So this is where AI. So this is look, guys. You could talk crap about AI and say AI slop, but look at this shot. Look at this.
Yeah, in a freeze frame, you put it in a magazine or a website by itself. You're like, wait, what is? You would never know.
Look at
It
this.
looks
Look
great.
how good this looks. Look how great this looks. And if Perp, I don't know what he plugged in to get this. If a creative made this happen, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
You better learn this slot figure drawing. It's going to take your job.
All right. Let's.
The tires are off. Yes, Sean, that's true.
The
That's
tires are off,
definitely
but there's no
different.
motion blur.
I love this fighting goons in the stairwells.
My favorite shot is her
Oh,
hugging Jim Gordon.
she's taking out ICE agents. No, I'm sorry, goons. No.
No, those were Antifa.
No.
Yeah, you could take it either way, Max. I like that.
Notice their wiry, unfit build and lack of fighting
Antifa?
knowledge.
Oh wait, Batgirl's attacking ICE agents
Or Antifa. We don't know.
or Antifa. That's
You
same
can tell
thing.
by their wiry build and lack of fighting skills. It's Antifa.
It implies that
She's attacking professional agitators. She's jumping off a car here, car hood, running. I love this sequence
This
with
looks
the
good. This looks great.
yeah.
This doesn't look bad. This doesn't look like AI. This doesn't look like AI to me.
This
either.
looks like a Christopher Nolan type sequence or Matrix.
Except for the girl is wearing jean shorts.
I know. I thought that was Laura Croft.
Closer.
She's a ballerina. Poison Ivy. This is not exactly Poison Ivy. I bet it's a Batgirl villain that's like Poison Ivy but different.
It could use another generation.
All right, that looks like
J. Jonah Jameson.
Barbara Gordon with her father. Yeah,
Yeah,
That's J. Jonah Jameson.
there. My favorite shot in the trailer.
That's a great scene. Yeah,
that's not J. Jonah. That's Gordon. Whatever.
That's,
I know it's the same
J-
actor. I'm just
No, it's not the same actor, Max.
that plays J. Jonah Jameson, Gordon in the bat. Yes, it is.
Yes, J.K.
Yeah.
Simmons.
J.K. Simmons doesn't play the Commissioner Gore. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I see. Here
the
he is.
Snyder one.
This
He
this
played him in
AI
Justice League.
is obsessed with Jenna Ortega. That's the Jenna Ortega
No,
screaming
this
face.
looks like Game of Thrones. This looks like those Children of the Trees. If you watch Game of Thrones.
Oh no, I won't even take
this
it one.
is
If you
one
know
of my
Perp,
favorites.
oh, on the last picture, if you know Perp, it looks like Evil Dead, where the girls get.
I
molested
think
like
I think Perp actually used some of the footage from the Batgirl movie that was released in clips. I think this is actually a clip from the Batgirl movie.
No, I think he prompted this. Like I know that there was a fire truck scene in that, so I think he's just going with what we could have got, plus a Batmobile from Keaton.
Oh, look
I think
at
it's
that! The Batmobile with the Batgirl on the Batcycle right next to. I want to see this scene.
That was fucking.
She's when I have to look at Ezia Gonzalez, but your first two are accurate. So this is very interesting, everybody. So we might have an initial like reaction to AI, but guys, there are people who are like 25 and under who've grown up with AI. They will have no problem with this. This is the future.
Have you
No matter what
have you seen
wanna
that
say.
trailer for the slap?
No, I haven't.
Fucking phenomenal.
Is it pure AI?
It's pure AI. It's done with a model that came out after this that's very consistent
This
with the
is
realistic vision.
this
Look
scene
that
here
up
is the
for
le-
slap.
least.
I will.
This is the one I don't. I like the intention of the scene, but it does. This looks like a
I think
drawing.
Perp made her ass bigger to emphasize the Latina ass, which I don't agree with.
Well, I'm in full support of this screen grab right here. I mean, if you want the power to come from the glutes to kick a bad guy in the head, it has to.
Fair.
I'm trying to get to this other. What was? Where's the?
That was a good shot too. That's a great shot.
Yeah.
This looks like a video game. The prior shot didn't look that way.
I love. That's my favorite scene right
That
there.
is great.
If they had a teaser trailer, it just had backroll. I mean, take all the other work that was done in this trailer. If you just have this in a teaser, people go nuts.
Yeah, well, I think, Max, a lot of people would have the reaction that Joe and I both had. And we initially thought that was a Batman scene they stole. Or, sorry, Spider-Man scene they stole. But, yeah, it's still a good shot. You should use it.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, good for Perp. Good for our friend Perp, or our sometimes friend Perp.
Well, I don't. He's already. I think he's done with me again.
Yeah, well, you deserve
It's
it.
all right.
Be honest.
I deserve it.
You guys fighting again?
I said that I was supposed to do this reaction a long time ago.
Oh.
So
Here's a preview, Max.
He said, you do a reaction to my video by this date or else you're done. And Max said, well, I'm busy. And Perp said, well, you're done. And it would turn into a whole,
Hey, Max, you won't regret this. Type in Higgs field, Higgs field.
I don't know if I have to end the stream soon. I didn't even get to the Baulders Gate or
I
something.
want to go to over 2 hours.
Gotcha.
How long is it?
Because I need my
It's
AI
1 minute and 7 seconds.
Well, I don't know if I can use. I don't know if I can use the AI clip outs on Joe's channel now. I don't know.
Yeah, they're limited now. It's
I have to be careful with that.
It's actually called Stonehand.
Hang on, put up figure drawings where he says I'm wrong, if you don't mind, Max. Because that's a good point. He's making Voltaire wrong. In 3 years or so, people will grow tired of the sameness of it all. People will miss the days of actual art. I sculpt by hand, and now it makes my art worth more.
You're so I love figure drawing, but you're so wrong. Just like everyone's like, oh, I would love to only buy American made, or I would. Whenever comes down to it, if there's a cheaper cost for AI slop or actual people, a lot of consumers are just going to go with the. I'm not saying even slop AI. They will just go with the AI. Unfortunately.
And figure drawing, I love your work as a sculptor. I think it's wonderful. And I will personally always feel a place for something like that in my heart. And I would love to see your work, by the way, figure drawing. Tell us where we can find it. I'd like to see it. But the younger generation, man, the people who grew up with cell phones in their hands from when they were 8 years old, you know what I mean? They're not going to have the same attachment to this real stuff that we do.
Well, I complain about special effects in big budget movies now, and the general public doesn't care as much. Like me and Joe spar lots of times about quality of visual effects, even with like the Flash movie. So we've really disagreed there. But the general public, they're not going to. I don't think the general public's going to care. There's going to be the people that support handmade stuff and made by humans, and it's going to be going to be a premium, just like everything else, like cage-free chickens and cage-free eggs, things like that.
In 3 years, figure drawing is going to go insane because he won't be able to tell AI from the real thing, but he'll know it's out somewhere.
You're going to just have to pay more for it. This is made by all humans, and it's going to be a premium.
So
and then people are going to pick the cheaper option like they always do, just like it's go USA, and then all those same douchebags go to Walmart and buy the China version because it's cheaper.
Max is right. There's going to be a version where they say certified human did this,
and I'll pay for it. And Joe
I think it's going to get outlawed eventually.
No,
I think they're going
no,
to
no, no,
the next Hollywood strike. They're not going to be able to use it anymore.
Why do you think the strike ended?
The talent is going to, because it's going to happen again. They're
Nope.
threatening to go on strike again already.
The strike ended because they know that a lot of the people that want these new contracts, their time is limited anyway. They're just going to get replaced. That's why they ended the strike.
But you're talking about the last strike. There's another strike coming.
Yes, and they don't care. I mean, they do care, but it's just going to get passed on again. And then what's going to happen? Less and less roles are going to be filmed in the United States, and all the extra stuff is going to be filmed overseas where they don't have to abide by those contracts, or they'll just use AI replacements.
No, I think when the next SAG strike and all this stuff happens, I think you're going to see a severe limiting of AI as part of the contract negotiation.
The Trump administration just guaranteed that there's not going to be, because this is something that bipartisan Democrats and Republicans wanted restrictions on AI, and he took it out of the big beautiful bill.
Right, and he's not going to be there forever.
And there's 10 years.
In fact, he may not be there tomorrow.
Restrictions on AI.
We cross our fingers. He may,
they will not.
He may meet Bill and Ted's good buddy tonight.
We shouldn't say that.
Well, no, I hope for it every day.
Oh boy,
I'll have a party the day it happens.
Okay, well, what was I?
I hope I hope he has a game of Battleship tonight with Bill and Ted's friend and doesn't beat him.
All right, well, let me bring this up real quick. Stonehand, did we go over 2 hours?
It's short, but you're going to see the realism compared to like the model. It's a new AI model.
I'll put in slow motion a little bit.
Well, you just play it real time. It's fine. I don't want to make your show run long.
That is AI.
Well, watch it in real time. Put it in real time. Just go through it because it's funny.
Okay. Well, I don't want to get a claim on this now.
Oh, I've seen other people playing, so I don't know what the rules on that is.
That was Elon. Yeah, some of this stuff's getting good. That's Jake Paul.
Why'd they have the hairy armpits on the girl? Why'd they have the man ass?
His life is great, and then it all goes to shambles.
Oh man, yeah, no, this stuff is getting really good.
Will Smith Bagger Vance, like I'm gonna get you back in the ring.
Yeah.
You can always tell. I think it's getting. I think even you're kidding yourself, Cheeseman, that it's getting more and more indiscernible. I think. I will say this. This is going to trigger Joe right before we end, and I love you, Joe. But some of this looks better than what happened in The Flash. I wish they would use this type of AI stuff for like Christopher Reeves or Nicolas Cage for the Flash AI for the sequences.
Do you really want to lose that argument again?
I don't believe I ever lost that argument. Yeah, I like the Flash, but that was a big issue with even Nicolas Cage himself and the Christopher Reeves estate. They didn't like the way it portrayed.
Christopher Reeves' estate said no such thing.
All right. Well, I don't have the
Christopher Reeves' estate said that they didn't see the movie.
Oh. Well, we know for a fact Nicolas Cage didn't like it, and he was filmed on set. He's like, "That's not even what I filmed."
Yeah, but it was. It doesn't make any sense. Nicolas Cage is like, "That's not what I filmed. I went and watched the universe die."
Yes, that's epic.
And that's what's in the movie. You're literally in the movie
fighting
watching your universe die. Yeah, he fights the spider, then turns around and watches his universe collapsing. It's like the very thing he said. That's not what I did. I shot this. It's like, yeah, that's what your character does in the movie.
Nicolas Cage is a liar.
Well, I heard it was taken from archive stuff from the suit test that they did, but I can't substantiate.
Yeah, Christopher Reeve was archival footage. Helen Slater actually came in and was on set. I think they used a little bit of CGI to youthen her because they wanted her to look like she didn't
we only got a few seconds to end here, and I want to thank.
You can't use the AI clips anymore. It doesn't matter.
They're charging you for 2 hours here, everybody.
Voltaire gifted some memberships. Jedi Mike, Trey Bone, Janky Tony, Lord Callus, Old Man David. Thank you for watching, and Voltaire, if you'd take us out. Might as well end at 2 hours anyway.
Everybody, chase excellence. We love you. Chase excellence. Good night and good luck.